Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.
Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Boom, 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 boom. I appreciate the support. 33 years of prison stories, man. We out here, we rolling. We trying to educate and elevate. Trying to save these lives, man. Save these lives from young kings and queens going up into these prisons and just rotting away, man. Rotting away. We on the road to 100K. Let's get there. The bigger the numbers, the bigger the message. We want to get this message out to everybody, everywhere in 2023, man. We grinding, man. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell somebody that we getting it over here. Come over here and check us out. Today, I was thinking about this, man. I wanted to share this with y'all. It is a crazy, crazy situation, dynamic that always happen in prison, no matter where I go. This has always occurred. It probably will always occur, probably occurring right now somewhere. But almost everywhere I've been, man, dudes go to war over female COs that they cannot have. You know, I mean, when it comes down to it, they go to war over them. I mean, dudes, I've seen dudes try to kill each other, beefing over a female CO. This playing the 50, this showing him attention and giving him a hope and giving him hope. And 9 times out of 10, she going home to another guy. You know, every day she get off work, she's going home to another guy. Now, granted, she may not be getting what she want from him. This is why she's coming in here and playing these games, but it gets serious with that, man. It get real serious with that, because you playing with some dudes that's already starved for affection. They starve, you know, for emotions. They starve for physical contact, you know, physical and mental and spiritual attention from a woman. They already starve for that. So when you dangle that carrot in front of them and make them think that they got a chance or that they're getting some type of rhythm from you, then you putting them in a position where as to they're gonna protect that at all costs. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna feel like anybody that's trying to stop that or anybody that's getting in the way of that is a threat to them, especially if it's another dude that's in the same position that they in. You know, I've seen, to be honest with you, I've seen dudes beefing with male officers over the attention of a female officer. Yeah, and then you got the male officer that's down on you. He trying to cross you up, get you locked up, but he's trying to do it in a slick way where he don't offend the female CO, because that would kill his chances. So he trying to backdoor you. He trying to, you know, drop hints in the watch commander office that you're doing this, or he trying to get somebody else to set you up. Or it gets wicked in there, man, when it comes to them female COs, man. I'm telling you, they had a whole compound, you know, twisted up. Certain ones, not all of them, certain ones. The ones that play those type of games and you know, deal with the dudes like that. And man, it gets wicked. It gets wicked, man. I could think back to I could think back to Mecklenburg, man. It was a female CO on there that I spoke of a couple of times, man. I'm just gonna say her initials, you know what I'm saying, FN. And shout out to Derek S. He know who I'm talking about. But man, this female right here, man, her body was crazy. She was she had a lot of appeal to her, and she used that in her dealings with the convicts and the inmates on the compound, which gave a lot of them a lot of hope that they can get with her. You know, purposely she did that. You know, so when dudes feed into that and they feel like they got a shot, then they riding on that. They riding that wave. And then when somebody else is acting like they got that same shot, therein lies the conflict. Like, oh, you in the way, man. Oh, no, look, man, them my peoples, man. I be hollering at them, get out my way. Don't, you know what I'm saying? You in the way. Man, she be hollering at me. No. And there it is. That's all it takes. That's all it takes right there. And then you got a major conflict where these dudes may potentially try to hurt each other, kill each other all over, one female who was actually married. You know what I'm saying? And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the husband even worked there. So it gets like that, man. And I know one of my homeboys in particular, man, he was on that wave where he thought, that she really liked him because she played those type of games with him, said those type of things to him, and probably did some of them type of things with him. So he gone, he out there, you know what I'm saying? So anything that comes in his vicinity that threatens that, he's an alpha male and he ain't playing. He trying to eliminate it and get it out the way. And I remember him getting to beefing and arguing with another dude about the situation, about, back up off of her. I'm already on that, and he like, nah, I'm on that. And they going through it. And I'm talking about they getting ready to, put some work in. And then, man, it got to the point where neither one of them was willing to back down. And the next thing you know, they full out beefing, where it's on site, anything can happen. And I can remember him, man, waiting for dude to go out to wreck and go into his cell and just squirting it down with baby oil all over all his property and everything, and set the whole cell on fire. Set the whole cell on fire, man. Where now this dude is going to have to replace everything in his cell, all his personal items, his personal clothes, his personal belongings, all of this. So now, man, you talking about some potential deadly stuff. Now, dude's going to want to take you up off of this planet for stuff like that. But he prepared and he ready. You know what I'm saying? But the situation with the fire caused automatically a lockdown, but he knew who was the cause of it. So on lockdown, now he can't get to him now. They beefing. But in essence, now he done got him out the way. Only way he can get him back is to tell, to snitch, to say, oh, I know who set my cell on fire. And then he just ruins his whole reputation. So it's a lose-lose situation. You see what I'm saying? It's a lose-lose situation, man. But these is the type of things that happen, man, when you in pursuit of these females that's selling, these dreams to dudes in penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? They selling dreams. That's all they doing. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, I did videos and I done told you about some of these females, they in there, they looking for a man. You know what I'm saying? But it just be that small percentage that actually is looking for a man and looking for a future, or looking for somebody that, that they're going to be with in the future. It's just that small percentage that will make them dudes go on that hope that every woman that showed them some attention, that this is potentially that, when it's not. You know what I'm saying? Some of them just in there playing them games because they can play them games, because they probably can't play them games on the street. So they playing these games with dudes that they know that's already desperate. They know dudes is already in a submissive position, and they use that to their advantage to feed their ego or whatever the case may be. But situations like that, they get out of hand, man. They get really, really out of hand. And dude end up getting locked up. They locked him up because he going off about, his cell. They don't know what the danger is. They don't know, but they got to lock him up just for investigation to see what's going on. That leaves dude out here. The female, she knows, so now she's scared. So she kind of like backs up off of him. Now he mad, even more mad because of what's going on. Now he done did all of this. He got a beef with a dude that might end up turning deadly whenever they run into each other again. Chances is very high. And now all of a sudden, now you don't want to bother me no more. You through with me. So now he just out of his mind with rage and anger, and it ain't nothing he can do about it. So what did he do? He even goes off on her, man. He, argue with her one day and call all types of names and squirt baby oil all on the booth and set the booth on fire while she up in the booth. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, man. Crazy. End up getting himself locked up, himself in the trick bag. But being that you still doing time and the dude who sell you set on fire is still doing time, that's a beef forever, as long as y'all might run into each other. You know what I'm saying? This could be years down the line and y'all run into each other and now you got automatic beef over somebody that you could never even have. Somebody that he could never even have. But now y'all done created this lifelong beef over this foolishness, this tomfoolery, you know? So yeah, man, these beefs be serious, man, and they get deadly, man, and dudes get hurt behind them. You know what I'm saying? They get hurt behind them. These females coming in there and playing these games with dudes' emotions and stuff like that, man. And it gets crazy, and it's been like that everywhere I've been. Everywhere I've been, somebody has got the rumbling, got the beefing, got that Bethlehem behind a CO, behind a counselor, behind a female on the compound, on a male compound. You understand? So, you know, it bees like that, man. And just it's my man, Ice, man, the one I did the video on, you know, the artist, the one that paints. Told y'all Ice went in there with 5 years. I think he did 38, you know, and Ice was Ice was somebody to be reckoned with when he was in there. Ice get busy, you know, he'll get busy. And Ice, I can remember Ice getting the beefing with my homeboy, you know, shout out Mustard. Got the beefing with my homeboy in the kitchen. They work in the kitchen. This is all females. 90% of the staff in the kitchen gonna be females. You understand? They both liking the same female. This female doing the same thing, playing games with both of them, feeding both of their emotions, feeding both of their egos, giving both of them false hope. So now they in here and they, you know, you got somebody giving you attention and you know, and you in a place where you don't get no female attention, then, you know, that's just like having, you know, a plate of food. That's just like having a plate of food and you starving and somebody trying to eat off your plate, then you going to defend that. You know, so this is the mentality the dudes take on when a woman gives them a little rhythm in prison. They like, this is all I got. And you trying to take this? Nah, get out the way. You know, so they get the beefing and they going back and forth and both of them acting like, well, I got her, or she want me, and woo, woo, woo. And it gets deadly because Ice will do something. You know what I'm saying? It's been proven that he'll do something. Mustard will most definitely do something. And when both people know that, then they already know that they dealing with a situation that could get deadly because you dealing with two dudes that ain't no sucker. You know what I'm saying? So when you dealing like that, then, you know, you're going to have to come to some type of meeting of the minds or some type of understanding, or this thing going to get bloody. You know what I'm saying? And obviously they couldn't come to one. And, you know, Ice felt like he was under pressure. He ain't know what Mustard was going to do. Mustard probably ain't know what Ice was going to do. So they said Ice made him move first. And they in the kitchen, man. And, you know, to my understanding, Ice went and got one of them big old steel frying pans, man, like 5-10 pound frying pans that they use in the kitchen and bust Mustard in the back of the head, man, and split his head open, man, and they had to rush him out there to the hospital. You know, Ice go to jail, Mustard go to the hospital. Now they beefing forever if they ever run into each other, and both of them had X amount of years to do ahead of them. You know what I'm saying? And neither one of them got the girl. Neither one of them got the girl, but both of them got late. You know what I'm saying? Both of them got late, vying for the attention of somebody that's dangling the carrot in front of them and acting like that they can have them, knowing that, you know, that's not what they're going to do. But they want that attention. They want that, you know, that affection. They want them compliments. They want them smiles and nice words that they probably not getting at home. And they use these dudes as cannon fodder. You know what I'm saying? They using them to get what they not getting at home, but they have no intentions on following through what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? And God forbid any one of them give any one of them some type of, you know, some type of sexual favors. Oh man, then them dudes is going all out. Then you come in her vicinity, they mean mugging you and ready to. They catch you talking to her for 2 or 3 minutes. They ready to put that Bethlehem up and get away from her. I mean, yeah, that's how it be. That's how it be. You know what I'm saying? Because now they strung out. Now they gone. You know what I'm saying? But they still is at the mercy of the female. Because even if she done did that, she can deny. She can cut you off at any time. She can tell you she not messing with you no more. What can you do? But threaten her, get in her face, get loud. You going straight to jail. You going straight to jail and off the compound. You know what I'm saying? Probably within 72 hours. You know what I'm saying? And if what you say, if you turn around and say, oh, well, she said this because we've been doing this. If you can't prove it, then it don't matter. And even if you can prove it, you still going to be labeled on the compound as you telling on it, bro. Oh, well, I'm telling on it because she trying to cross. But you still telling. That's just the rules of the penitentiary. Lose, lose. I'm trying to tell you, everything in the penitentiary is lose, lose. From the time you get locked up, from the time you get that time and you go inside them gates, them fences, them walls, lose, lose. You ain't winning nothing. You ain't winning nothing, not one thing. Even in battles, even in wars, even in conflicts, if you come out on top, you still ain't winning nothing because you're still locked up. You're still caged up. You're still going to wake up in a cold bed on some hard steel with a door in front of you that's not going to open until they open it. So it's lose, lose. And then you got another enemy. Even though you got rid of this one, he's still an enemy down the line. His friends is still enemies. His homeboys is enemies. So it's a lose, lose. You know what I'm saying? Win one battle today, fight two more tomorrow. That's prison. That's how it goes down. Yeah, that's how it goes in prison, man. You can't win and you won't win, man. You just up against the wall, man, until they bust them doors open. That's just reality, man. And like I say, dudes in there is like, everybody, everything in there is limited. Everything is limited, no matter what it is. So you're gonna have so many people vying for the same thing, which causes conflict. Not enough phones. Not enough showers, not enough microwaves, not enough weights, not enough baseballs, basketballs. It's not enough, you know what I'm saying? Because everything is congested. So, then when it comes to the females, they feel the same way. It ain't enough of them that's going to be willing to cross that line. So the ones that's willing to cross that line, dudes is, they beefing to get at her. They cutting throats. They lying, they putting out bad rumors about you, they setting you up, the flammery that goes on to get at them women in there is at an all-time high. Man, a dude, you could be trying to talk to a woman or the female could act like she interested in you and the dude could get wind of it and he want to cut into her so bad that he'll go to her and whisper in her ear all type of crazy stuff about you. Say you a dope fiend. Say you messing with the boys. Say you in there for rape. Some of the most craziest stuff in the world they would tell these females just to get in their good side. Not even realizing that you're not going to ever big up yourself to somebody else by putting somebody else down because the person going to look at you, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of person you are. You know what I'm saying? If you down talk somebody else outside of their presence, then a smart person, an intelligent person will feel like you do the same thing when you outside of their presence. But this is the route that these dudes take, man. I'm telling you, there's no limit to what they would do to try to, to get on. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. It'd be the same thing with the gunning. You got certain of them females that's into that gunning. If they find out dude, if dudes find out that this female is with that gunning and she watches, they call her beast. They say, oh, she a beast. So that's a reputation that the female got to saying that she like looking. So dudes who come from everywhere trying to get at her because they think if she watch it, she want to do something. You know what I'm saying? So dudes will get to beefing over her, over a woman that is letting everybody and they son, pull out on her and she don't care. But they'll think, oh, I can get her because she like me. No, she like everybody. You know what I'm saying? She like everybody, but dudes will be beefing over that. You know what I'm saying? So it just goes like that, man. It get crazier and crazier, man. As time go on, and then like I say, the more attention a woman give a dude, the more, crazy he gonna get, the more obsessed he gonna get. I remember being on. I remember being on Greensville too, man, and they had this white CO that came there, and she had a decent look, a decent body, and she was loose as a goose. She was like, giving rhythm to multiple dudes, right? Now, when dudes found that out, now everybody that's in her vicinity that works, I mean, that sleeps in the block that she work in, everybody think they got a chance. So everybody trying to get her. And the one that feels like that he gets the most rhythm, he feeling like now she his. So now he trying to ward off everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So all it takes is one dude this thorough or got a reputation for putting in some work for her to act like she like him, because then he gonna feel like he can impose his will on the rest of the dudes. Like, man, leave her alone. Back up off her. That's mine. They're my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Don't, you know, and that's where the conflict come. Because now you talking about a dude that got a reputation and it'll go hard, but now normally when dudes will respect what he doing and be like, okay, yeah, okay, I ain't really trying to get no smoke with him. Now these dudes is like, man, I'm willing to take a chance and smoke with him if I might can get me, you know, get me, you know what I'm saying, get me some loving from this girl. So it gets crazy, man. And I remember it was a rack of dudes beefing over her. You know what I'm saying? Because her name started spreading all over. So when that happens too, she ain't, you know, she on the clock. You know what I'm saying? She on the clock. She ain't going to be there long because it's going to get back to the administration. And when they get back to the administration, then they're going to start watching her. And as soon as they can catch her in something, they're going to get rid of her, because the last thing they want is for you to be in there fraternizing or having relations or relationships with the enemy. You know what I'm saying? And we consider the enemy the locked up, the downtrodden, the subhumans. How dare you? You know, they're going to walk her off the compound with the walk of shame the first chance they get if they catch her. You know, but yet at the same time, all of them will be trying to mess with her outside of work and even at work. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the way the game goes. You have to know the rules of the game if you in the game. You know, but man, they was beefing about her, man, and it came down to a point where, you know, the gorilla dude, he like, you know, pulling up on dudes on some strong stuff like, man, look, man, if I catch you up at that booth, man, talking to Shorty again, I'm tell you right now, I'm gonna do something to you. You know what I'm saying? Dude, like, man, how you gonna tell me, you know, about hollering at the police, man? That's the police. That's a CO, man. She open game for everybody. All right, let me catch you up there again. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. So he was threatening dudes and shaking them up. You know what I'm saying? And it was working until it didn't. You know what I'm saying? Then he pulled up on one dude, and this dude, and he done claimed he done already did something with it. So he locked in now. He locked in. He like, I ain't giving this up. Yeah, you gonna have to come on with it. And showing up, man, they was out there on the yard. Dudes is trying to calm the beef down. They trying to, you know, mediate, man. Y'all get ready to do all this over a female, man. The female ain't, don't, you know what I'm saying? She a police, man. She don't really want that one of y'all. She playing games. It's obvious she playing games. They won't have it. None of it. Both of them out there strapped. Both of them saying he say he got her, he want her. He say he got her, he want her. And next thing you know, they out there, you know, they trying to poke each other. You know what I'm saying? Over a female. It's crazy. I'm telling you, over a female CO, man, these dudes is going to real war, man, where death is on the table. You know what I'm saying? Death is on the table. When you slinging them Bethlehems, death on the table. Ain't nobody in there, no surgeon. You don't know if you hit the wrong spot. You know, you cut a jugular, and somebody going up out of there, man, then you got a murder charge. Or you could be, you know, a murder victim. So it's crazy, man. But they was out there, man. They was slinging the joint, and both of them got hit. Both of them shed some blood. You know what I'm saying? And dudes is steady trying to stop them because they think the joint crazy. Now you got other dudes, they mad at the broad because they feel like she done caused all of this, and now you got some dudes, they can't get at her anyway because she might not even be giving them no rhythm. So now they hating from afar, so now they want to get rid of her. Plus they scared because they seeing how much aggression she bringing out of dudes. So now they scared to go to the booth to ask for a request for him because they think that one of the gorillas gonna think you trying to talk to her. So now they scared, so you done made their environment uncomfortable. So now you done made their environment uncomfortable. What do they want to do? Get rid of the source, her. So they start dropping those, she in here, got dudes trying to kill each other, she in here doing this, doing that. She, you know, they telling everything on her. So now the people get down on her. Now they watching her on the low. You know, they watching her. They done put their little snitches in there. They hopping bobs and everything to watch her, to catch her doing something. And they eventually they got her, man. They got her supposed to been going in the closet with a dude or something, or being caught in the area with a dude where she wasn't supposed to be in the area with a dude and she couldn't explain it. And they just used that, boop, walk her right on up off of there, man. And she was gone. She was in and out like a tornado, man. She probably won't dare a hot year and cause all this confusion, cause all this damage, bloodshed, beefs that's gonna last probably for years, maybe decades. All of this commotion she caused in the penitentiary. Now she no longer a part of the penitentiary. But these beefs gonna be here for years. Crazy. Crazy. This is penitentiary stuff. This is a life that you won't have to live when you come to the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? This is it. This is what you get. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? It don't get no better. It gets a whole lot worse, but it don't get no better. You know, and yeah, man, a lot of dudes have got messed up, man, over you know, chasing them female COs. And them female COs know exactly what they be doing. They know exactly the power and the effect that they have on dudes when they come in there doing what they doing. They come in there with tight clothes on, perfumes you can smell from your cell all the way out in the block, little nails, hair, makeup, you know, red lipstick. Some of them get in there in the booth, be sucking on lollipops. They go get bananas and eat bananas in the booth on their break, acting like they just eating a banana. You choosing a banana out of all the fruits in here, and full of dudes that's, you know, deprived of women and sex, and you sitting up in there eating a banana with some red lipstick on and long fingernails. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is what goes on in there, man, and it creates a lot of chaos, a lot of confusion, because dudes is not thinking straight. They're not thinking straight. They're, you know what I'm saying, they're thinking, man, on some, another level, as if they have an opportunity or a chance to get something that they've been missing for so long. You know, so that puts them in a whole tunnel vision of forgetting about penitentiary and what's around you and the dangers, and, you know what I'm saying, the focus about trying to get up out of here, because all of this stuff puts you in harm's way. You know what I'm saying? It puts you in harm's way. And I mean, you know, it ain't no man in the penitentiary you know, exempt from that. You know what I'm saying? Because we all men, we all gonna, you know, have some type of, you know, emotional responses to you know, women. You know what I'm saying? So when they come at you like that, you just gonna have to be strong enough to say, you know, this ain't the time nor the place, or I'm not in the position to even entertain that, which is very difficult to do. You know what I'm saying? But this is what you up against, because the odds in the deck is already stacked against you. You ain't gonna win. Like I just told y'all, prison is lose-lose. You not gonna win. You may get the goods. You know, you may get the goodies. You know what I'm saying? But it is not gonna last. It's fleeting. It's temporary. You know what I'm saying? But the price that you're gonna have to pay for it is gonna be long lasting. If you get caught, and chances are in the penitentiary you're gonna get caught, because somebody gonna tell it. Somebody gonna be jealous it ain't them. Somebody gonna hate on it. And you going down like the Titanic. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You going down like the Titanic. They going up off the compound, but you still gotta stay in the penitentiary. This still gonna be on you. You still gonna have to pay the effects for it. You still gonna have to go through what you gotta go through. You know what I'm saying? They gonna drag you. You know, drag you, man. I'm telling you, like you're an old slave. They gonna put you in a hole for months. They gonna ship you to another compound. They gonna attach some stuff in your files about your name. The other compound will be looking at you funny, treating you funny. You have to get out of the hole on that compound and get back on the compound. They gonna be harassing you. They gonna have it's on and on. Then the dudes that you got to beefing with, some of them might have got shipped to the compound. Some of their homeboys might already be on the compound. So then you got to worry about that beef, who you got to beef with, potentially. All types of foolishness just for that moment. That, you know what I'm saying? So you got to weigh it out, man. You got to weigh it out, you know, and see if it's worth it. And a lot of dudes, it's worth it to them. It's worth it to them. So, you know, but it gets crazy, man. It gets crazy. They go to war over female COs in prison. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. And like I say, dudes are beef with a male CO, cause he want her. He want her. I told y'all when I had the thing going on Powhatan, the sergeant, he wanted the lady. He was down on me. He was down on me. He was waiting to try to cross me up any way he could, but he was afraid of losing the affection of her. So he didn't, but he approached me. I told you he approached me. He trying to put that little psychology on me, like he trying to shake me up, and but I played my part. I knew what to do, but at the same time, I knew I had a snake in the grass. You know what I'm saying? I had a snake in the grass, and I had my eye on him. But this go along with the game. It goes along with the game. Like I say, none of us is exempt. We all human, man, and we fall prey, to these things, man. This human, So yeah, man. But that's how it goes down in the penitentiary, man. That's how it goes down, and that's how a lot of dudes get messed up and tricked up. Chasing female COs. A lot of them have no intention on being caught. So you're basically chasing a dream. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. I hope this enlighten y'all. I hope this never be the case for none of y'all, because none of y'all on TBP is ever planning on being in prison. Y'all gonna just sit back and get the knowledge and pass it on, but you ain't gonna be first hand, on hand in the penitentiary. I know that, because that's why we preaching and teaching, because that ain't gonna happen to TBP. Y'all know better. Y'all ain't falling for that tomfoolery and that flammery and skullduggery and that larceny. But we gonna try to make sure don't nobody else do it neither, man. But like I say, man, it's a blessing in every lesson, man. It's a blessing in every lesson is that I don't know of, anyone ever like actually losing their life beefing over a female CO. I do know of quite a few, that got them holes poked in them with that Bethlehem behind them female COs. Got their heads split open, got their nose broke, jaw broke, got beat down, you know what I'm saying, behind them female COs, man. But thank God nobody lost their life, man, like I say. So that's the blessing, man, in that lesson. Because life can be lost, man, in the penitentiary. Anytime you go to war, life can definitely be lost, man. Because, like I say, it's deadly, it's confined, it's a small environment, and we playing with them Bethlehems, and we don't know the damage that they can do. So, yeah. But in the meantime, in between time, man, I'll see y'all in 24 hours, man. I be putting this work in for y'all, man. Y'all, you got to get me to 100K. Get us to 100K. Let's go. We need that plaque on the wall behind us. We need to represent, man. We need to get this message out there. I got some big announcements coming up soon. Some more things TBP going to do, man. We're going to get out here on this road. We're going to represent, man. We're going to push this thing all the way to the limit in 2023. If y'all with me, holla at me. Get at me. Tell a friend and tell a friend, man. We on the road to 100K and beyond in 2023. I love y'all out there. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. I'll see y'all real soon, man. And by all means, y'all know to duck them hooks. Boom. Boom. We out here.
The banky special.
Yeah.
Pure delicious.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm going to have something because I'm rich in personality, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.